there's life in it. Try to stop it, but I can't. It's calling my name. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rain. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. This time I'm taking what's mine, like a long-lost out-west outlaw out of his mind. I'm riding into town, no turning back now. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rains. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rains. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Pretty me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
Back to throw. On the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense to the line fast.
60 even, 60 even.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone. You're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On the set.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Back to throw now. He's got Devontae Smith. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On 1st down, they'll run. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Get up.
Completed left side to Smith. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Oh, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. This one left for Daniels. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback who could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Eagle.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
19 Tiger. Let's go now.
Here's a toss, left side to Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Got it. Ready?
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther 60. Panther 60. Street.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go.
Go. Bronco 80. 18.
Design run. Daniels will keep it. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Just ready.
3rd and long for Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
quarter coming up.
Buffalo 18. Drop. Ready. 7-5. Cowboy 80.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this 4th down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
4th down, pass coming. Andrews has it, working downfield. And the early Aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Following the penalty, Brock, an easier go now. 2nd down and just 2.
6 the Eagles! 6 the Eagles! Go!
Here's the throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Third down. 3rd and 9.
Back row leading. 18, Pioneer! Tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's complete to Slaw. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard in 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
New set of downs from 37. 1st down, play action. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Give now to the running back. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Here we go. Ready.
Another carry for him. A good stop by the defense to limit this damage. They gave up 8, but they still force this fourth down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They'll throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. He's got 2nd and 8.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Pass, go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
3rd and just 2 to go.
19. Here we go. Stop. 19. Stop.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Edwards got it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 43.
Third. Let's go.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. Having gained about a handful there. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. This one set up for Daniels. He goes out a little short of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
7 Pirates. 7.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Washington first down.
Tag.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He's run up here for Daniels. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
He was taken down.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Cut out left. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of the work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
together.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on third down.
Go. Go.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. They sent him right off the gun, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
On the play. It's fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's Daniels. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start to fight back for their first points of this game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They send a man in motion. Throwing from the gun. Headed out right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
I'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Stephanie! 70 Timberwolves.
Handoff now out of the gun. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Got it. Ready?
On the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Panther 11. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 sight, 19.
They're throwing it. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
3. Get it. 19, 18.
Looking to throw here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're in a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on, set, go!
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. He's got him, it's caught! And he's in! Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown! They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, 70 Lions. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
Working now from the gun. It is caught left side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Buying some time right. He just throws this one away.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Still inches to go on 3rd down.
Ready.
Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. Head out of bounds after a small gain. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
They don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Motion him out of the backfield left. Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No look on his first look of the game, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here we go, 70 Rangers, 60 Eagles, 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Sticking to the air here. Forced out to his right. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force some.
do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He's going to throw it again. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Come on. Mustang 19. Viking 18. Go.
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Dragon 60. 18. Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. Completed to his running back. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. This is running out of gas, and it's going to be short. Looked like they had issues with that snap. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Tag. Ready.
From Pacheco to start the half. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
It's complete right side. And this does not get it. Into the short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They'll run here on first down. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Finally, an aggressive call on second.
Ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Set. 60 biceps. 18 lateral. 18 lateral. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Come on. Set. Tap to 60. Tap to 60. Pioneer. Ready?
He'll air it out on 3rd. Skips it short of his man, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
He'll throw it. That's complete to Sloan. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Throwing from the gun here. He rolls to his right. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Let's go now. 60.
He'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They'll see he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here's a designed run. Hurts. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. They broke out the designed run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Drop
drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Keely Ringo making the play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. Worked through his progression, nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go.
There's a dive up the middle. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Ready.
Back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
On my play sheet, Kate, I've got draws and screens in the same area. Those are the areas you want to attack a defense when they're getting too far upfield. That defense got upfield, and that draw did the rest.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Finds him over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
Able to get it to Edwards. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Next. 70 Rangers. Cowboy 80. Go.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Throw left side, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
That's completed out to the right. Small gain down to the 23. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
19 Lions. Ready, ready.
To the air again, Daniels. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this down the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Washington 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Has room into the secondary. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They've got a man in motion. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Come on. Hey. Cougar 19. 77.
Running this one left. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Ready.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Reload. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Down at the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was hoping to get it to Isaac to slow there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go now. Dragon 60, 19, Charger, 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Downfield, and Tislaw has it. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner. The broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Edwards got it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Daniels now on 1st down. Into a crowd, and the ball intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 43. Enough from the pistol to Cook. Hit some space around midfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down,
Come on.
Philadelphia.
Hey, let go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Ready?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start. Go.
This time it's a passing play. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Seven Pirates. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Campbell hauls it in. And he's taken down at the 30.
13 yards.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Rig.
Setting up to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here, we got 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in. Not this time.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Ready? Lions.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Cut near the goal line. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Let go. Cougar Knights. Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. And now right there's the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Running back sent in motion. It's a design look for Hurts. He's only able to manage 1 yard. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. Call me a little biased. Go ahead, I don't care.
You're
but the
biased.
success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come 19. Jeff.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
The left side caught by Andrews. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
46-yard
Back
line.
low 80.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Connection made with his back deep downfield. It's a 30-yard gain drop, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game.
42. Commanders 28.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
49. Commanders 28. Jake Elliott to kick off.
What do you think, Brock? Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play fake here. Daniels trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Okay, ready?
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
Come on. Pick 19 Lion. 79 bro. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready?
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Oh, brother hits another interception. Andrew Makuma makes the play.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Vacates quickly left side. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Dragon 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's sent out. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. On the move, headed right. Pass complete to Campbell. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
18 rattling. 18 rattling.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Firing one deep for the end. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
35-yard run.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the bit quickly. He's going to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. This will be the final play of the game.
60 Eagles!
We put a receiver in motion left. First and 10, they're going to throw. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit. Before I sat down, still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows.